Welcome back, everyone, to some more Farming Sim 22, not 25. It is 22. And I say that because I'm just going to come right out and say this. I am very disappointed in 25. And I do mean disappointed. For a launch of a game that is like that, it should have been way more polished. I'm sorry to say. It's not even worth me streaming it, to be honest. It is that much of a crapshoot. Crapshoot comes to mind. Crapshoot is a good terminology for this. Simply because the performance is so drastically terrible. And the graphics engine itself doesn't look any different than my mods that I'm running on this one. And this one runs stable with all my mods. The new one, it's in 8K, or not 8K, 4K capabilities that I ran. The best performance I actually got out of it was about 16 frames a second. And then when I put it to 1080, I maybe got 20. Maybe. And I updated all my graphics. Don't worry about that. I pre-planned ahead on that one. So I updated everything. And then... Oh yeah, I was cleaning up rocks. That's what I was doing. Besides updating the graphics, then I decided, okay, cool. I'm going to do, maybe check a few other things. Maybe check the performance of my RAM, do this, do that. Everything I did, nothing changed. So, and then I started looking at the reviews, and it's not just me. A lot of people with high-end gaming computers are having the same problems where they're having major performance drops. And it's the high-end stuff, mostly. Guys with general performance, like a general computer, aren't having the problems that I'm having. So I don't know if there is some sort of issues with the way they put the performance down. I don't know. And I've used that graphics engine before. It's nothing new. I don't have any other problems in any other games. Other than, graphical glitches that should normally have been fixed beforehand, but I mean... Oh, and we're not even going to get into the graphics glitches. Besides the shit performance, holy crap for graphical tears and glitches and everything. You almost expect it for mods and stuff, but what you don't expect it on is something like that. It's just... I don't know. I'm not too freaking pleased with it. So, like I said before, until it becomes a polished game, chances of me playing it are pretty slim to none right off the start. And I will honestly say it's still basically on that performance level. So, for the foreseeable future, I guess we're just gonna keep bashing away on our Neanderthal and see where it takes us. Not much more I can really do. This branch is coming with us. Because I just need it off the field, that's all. There we go. Alright, we got 22% of a load. Based on that, alright. Let's do this. Nope. That's right. Or it's just that freaking heavy. It might just be actually that heavy. I do kind of have all the way to the back of the frickin' trailer, which, yeah, I mean, it is on the axle, but I think we got another pile besides this one, too. It was a heck of a cleanup, and we are going to see what all we're going to get for these rocks, but we get to see. Hey-oh. So, yeah, I know there's going to be a few of you coming on in a bit going, why aren't you playing FS25? I can't stream it. I can't do anything with it. It's just crap. There was one game before. I can't remember which one, what exactly it was now. But I specifically remember another game that was very similar in that issue. And I can't remember which one it was. But there was a major performance leak in that one too, and it took them almost a year to fix it. And I can't remember which game that was now. And I would definitely say that my computer is definitely more of a high-end gaming rig, only because, like, RAM, for instance, that's, I've got, well, 200. I have 256. What the hell do I got? Yes, it would be 256 because I got 4 sticks. 64 gig apiece. So yeah. It would be 256 because that would be 128. Yep, 256. I don't have a 4090, unfortunately. I actually just have a 4070 Ti for graphics. I mean, it's a decent card. It's got decent performance coming out of it, so. But again, it's like you update drivers, you update everything like this and that, and you have a major performance drop issues in a certain game. Yeah, no. It's actually almost to the point where I almost want my money back because it's that bad. Hey, look, it's real life. When I try to turn a frickin' wheel and Tractors has other plans for me. I don't want that. Oh, we do have a lot of this to do, but and we still have this to do. We have a lot to do. All right. Okay, that's the vehicle that we wanted. It probably quicker if I just walked back and got it, to be honest. I think that's actually, this is the last pile out in this field. I don't think we dumped anywhere else. I think this was the last spot. Back up just a touch. There we go. Don't you love it when you always get out of your vehicle and you end up on the roof? That one didn't seem like it was much of a pile. Actually, I might have still that other pile. I don't know. I don't remember if I cleaned it up or not. Let's get more centralized on this trailer. There we go. Okay. Let's go check out, see if that other gravel's still sitting over on the other spot, because I might as well get rid of it at the same time if it is. do my part to clean everything up. So yeah, we can, once this is all cleaned up here, I can start seeding it, which I'm going to do probably after I get the baling done. I say that because then the bales have a chance to ferment while I'm waiting. And that's kind of my plan anyways. Then I gotta come in here and swath all this down. Is this pile here, or did I actually clean it up? I cleaned it up. Well, what do you know? Oh, this fun jazz again. Alright. Field's a little rough, but at the same time I'm whacking. I'm hauling a whack of rocks. Or it could be whacking. Who knows? This truck is a little complainy with the amount of rocks in it. I mean, it is 9,100 freaking liters of rock. Sure is wobbly. Look at that. Look at how wobbly it is. Yeah, I don't think that's normal. Wobble, 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 wobble. I definitely think that's almost too much rock for in here, but oh well. Pulling up 9,100 liters of rock is just nuts. Out of one field. Could you imagine if I do all the rest of them? I thought about it actually. I do actually have a contract doing that, but I've never seen one to actually do the contract level on it. It's just, that's what I have. I mean, we are going to be doing some more baling as soon as mine's done. And I say that because, well, it pays good. It pays stupid amounts. Alright, Rock Crusher. Rock Crusher! Rock Crusher! I'm desperately trying to break for the corner. It's the Rock Crusher! Drive straight ahead, I think. Can I actually start overloading? Yep, apparently. Look, the tree branch came out. Look at that. We'll just... Oh, no, I'm still stuck on it. $817 was not actually bad for it. Like, that's honestly not that bad at all. I don't think this tree branch is going to be worth anything, but I get rid of it in one shot. Sell the wood. $7. It was a $7 tree branch. How much? I could just imagine going into somewhere going, how much is this tree branch worth? Oh, jeez, you know. I tell you what, I'd give you a 5 or 4. Be like, really? If only. I would be hauling truckload after truckload after truckload in, going, how much for these? Well, give me $1,000, I'd be going, done. So yeah, we got got this all done. So yeah, let's finish off the baling. We'll get the seeding done in our new field before the end of the night, which will be good. It's not clickbait. It is actually the truth. We will get to that point. I just realized this field's been seeded. Look at the rocks. That's nuts. How much is too much? Alright, so let's... Ah, here we are. Turn to turn, turn, turn. Turn to turn, turn, turn. And off we go again. Oh yeah, right. I gotta turn on the automatic. The automatic. I'll let that one just spin away and turn. 1% for that bale, so which means if I go all the way down here, as I get all the way down here. First bale off the line was not this one. That one's 2%. This probably still 2%. Yep. So we're 2% fermented. As soon as these babies are 100%, we're hauling them in and we're making our $1 million back. Which means I'm paying off everything again. That's really what that boils down to. That's not going to take us that long. We're most of the way done this field anyways. Like I said, it doesn't take us that long to do the baling. And all my local stuff, like this one's all going to be fermented bales. All my local stuff is just going to be straight hay bales for the fermenter or for the animals. Once that guy starts rotating and wrapping, I can take off again. Like I said, it actually goes fairly quick. I mean, yeah, we just are finishing off the first row for the night. We definitely have a few bales out here. Like I said, I'm really hoping that I can pay back that $1 million that we spent on that field. At least maybe start thinking about some equipment. Because what would cut down my cost dramatically is to like own my combine, not lease it, seeder, stuff like that, to actually buy it outright. That is my goal. I know what really kind of pissed me off about the whole thing about the stupid game was I was really actually kind of psyching myself up going, yeah, this is going to be great. I'm really looking forward to playing it and things like that. Oh. They got to go a long ways before I decide to do it. I know none of the mods work. I mean, with performance issues anyways, how the hell would you ever play the mod? That would be the next question. There's 1900. Bale's just sitting on the edge of the field. Yeah, of course, the right where my measure mark is where the frickin' bug pooped on my frickin' TV monitor. Well, not really TV, gaming monitor. This one seems overly thick. I know I'm just getting past the 16 and it looks like I'm only halfway, but for some reason it looks like I'm a lot closer to the tree line than that. I don't know. It actually only looks. Did we have like 42, 44 rows or something like that before? Oops. I know we had a lot. I know we had actually quite a lot. But even tonight we've already got 3 of them done. We got this 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 left. Doesn't seem like that much. Okay. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we reconnect you. And then all of a sudden it says successfully connected. Heh. Am I missing something? Yep, so that's my plan tonight anyways. Get the baling done and then seed that field to beans. More beans, Mr. Tigert. I think it's soybeans I'm doing, because... yeah, oats and then soy. That's my cash crops anyways. I don't think I have to worry about doing my own seeding for cotton. And I say that because there's so many other fields of cotton out there that I should have... so long as I get the contract for it, I should be able to do pretty easily, because if we actually look at which fields are planted, 84, 96, 99, 24, 7, and 4 up there, those are all cotton fields, so we're good on them. So I say, shouldn't have to worry about it. Yeah, there's quite a few other fields. And we've got 2 oat fields of my own. I've got a canola, I've got a barley, 2 barleys, no wheat, but I did wheat the year before, so I should have enough to still have, and then soybean in the middle. I think some people have planted soy. Yeah, those 2 are soy. So we should be all right. Figures. Just kind of looking at that going, I'm not going to make it to the end, am I? There we go. And hopefully maybe we'll get back to Banner Lords by Friday. That'd be interesting to know. Turn through the fields, and I have to stop again. Mind you, these aren't very big bales. There's only 125, so I wonder, can I do 150s and still wrap? Possibly. Let's try it. Should get me a little bit further down the field, just because they are 25 centimeters, 30 centimeters bigger. Yeah, well, instead of 3,500, it's... Oh yeah, they wrap them. They're still wrapping them. Well, that's better. Why wasn't I doing the bigger bales to begin with? This is way quicker than dealing with the small little buggers. Don't get me wrong, I'm still having to do a lot of bales. It's just nowhere near as many bales, and these are probably worth more. No idea. I have no idea why I didn't use the bigger bales before. They don't seem as wide, or is it just because they're taller? Maybe it's just because they're taller. But not having to dump as often means I have sped the process up a bit. A bit. Just a bit. Alright. Just about down this row. And like I said before, if you guys are new here, you've been around for a while, just not subscribed yet, think about hitting that button, because it does help the channels, both on the YouTube side, and you can also hit the subscribe button now on Kick's side. And yes, it really does help. And holy crap, instead of doing 5 bales a frickin' row, I'm doing 3 to 4. I know it doesn't seem like much, but that's fairly significant savings of time and effort. Quite a bit of significant difference there. Clunk. Well, there's no 18 rolls left. Yep, rolls. Rows. And no rows had 2 L's in it. Missing the W, just 2 L's. Good, then we can go seed and we can just let these ferment. And we can go work on some other projects that I probably should start paying attention to. That's clean up my my area for the sheep. And probably should do a bit more effort in a few other places too. Now we did haul all the extra bales from that one job that we just did, and in turn, that all went to the BGA. So yeah, it was almost full, and we still have I think we had, what, 48,000 on here, something like that. Anyways, yeah, well, now we have 40,000 left. And, well, it's just a whole bunch of bonus powers, all that works out being. Choo 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 choo. And yep, almost the bail. Yeah, these are way bigger than the old ones were. Oh well, I can package all those ones up when they're fermented and haul them in. And as I said, I'm hoping for, it's a stupid number, I am hoping for $1 million. That would really cut down my debt significantly. Yeah, it dropped it. We're good. And I turn and I go and I go again. Next one that pops out, I'm going to count the rows again, because I think we're getting close. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We've done another 5 rows already. And 16 is a big field, that's why I'm hoping for that million. Yeah, because numbers wise, if I had a million, I'd only be down 143,000. That's not bad. That means we clawed back about 1.5 mil. That's impressive. But selling fermented bales is huge. Bonk. Really? Well, I don't want to turn, put the bale in the field, so I might as well wait. $12 rows left. Seems not as many. So yeah, I think we're getting, that one might have been an exception. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Nope, not an exception. We're still doing 4 bales of row instead of 5. That's alright. So long as, again, I get a decent payday. That's the only thing I care about for this. The rest of the hay around the property and all that gets baled as a square bale. Only had 3 for that row. I think 180 bales are the next one in sequence, but I don't think you can wrap those ones. I think these are the maximum you can wrap. So that's fine. We'll finish off what we have here. That tree line's getting increasingly close. And yeah, I'm exhausted again, but that's par for the course. Do. Well, we're a lot closer now. Next bay I'll count again. I think we're probably down to like 8. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Believe it or not, there's still 10 rows. It looks like 6, but there are still 10 rows here. Zoom. Oh, there goes a truck down the road. He's here giving her the goose. Yep. When in doubt, give her the goose. Alright, so we have 9 left. 9 rows left. Not bad at all. Kind of figured this would probably take us about an hour tonight to do. That's why I said we can go seating afterwards, because getting real close now. So there's 2 of the outside ones that we see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. I don't think we have any more new contracts either. Nope. Same ones. There's the smug guy. But these guys down here, that's all these, like 95, 94, 93, and 70s, and those ones are really easy to do at any given point, so not really worried about that. 39,000. Gonna have a nice payday of that pretty soon. If I scroll down here, sold bales, 100,000 so far. Sold products, 40,000. BGA's at 16 already. And we're on day 1. Day 1 of April. Like, we got 3 days more past this day to actually get the crop in too, so it's not really an issue. So we could even skip tonight away after we get this done. Because we did buy that field on the 1st of April. Whoops. Where back do I have to go? Up there. So yeah, we have ways to go, but we don't. Then when I go back, I should definitely repair and fill up this tractor again. I feel like I can almost touch those trees now. And plunk, out comes another bale. It tells me what the silage is worth, but not what bales are worth. So silage. About 1,800 per liter. I guess that might probably still be associated with the bales. I guess. Okay, there's no way that we have 9 or 10 rows left. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is 7. Alright. That's not bad. I got catching my fingernail that I'm trying to chew off. It'd drive me nuts. Oh, I'm getting so close to those trees. I can taste it. Or that could just be the beer I'm drinking. One of the two. We did make a pile of them, didn't we? Bales wrapped in a condom. Probably Telehand would be one of the better ones to actually own for moving bales. If I was to actually move them and stack them. I guess I could actually do that. Telehandler. Weight is 4.9 on that guy. I'm gonna go all the way up to. That's kind of weird. Yeah. Ones like that, JCB, Ferguson, Manitou. I've heard of Ferguson before. I've heard of Schaefer's before too. I mean, that's actually not bad. Wheel set up, 72,000. It's not terribly big, but it actually worked pretty good. 30 kilometers an hour top speed. I think that's pretty much standard. That one's 30. That one's 32. Oh, no, 15. That's 32 kilowatts. That one's 30 kilometers an hour. 25. That one does 40. I'd still bring it home in a trailer, though. Or I'd just bring the big truck out again. And off we go. Oh, there's 4 more rows past this one. Now I really can see the far side of the trees real quick. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Even with the 150s, there is a ton of friggin' bales out in this field. Well, 3 more rows. Every time I look at it, we're getting less. Might be an early bed for Bonzo again tonight. Jeez. Time to chew through some more. I did accidentally. I accidentally put one there. If only English was strong with me. Bonk. Nice cutout piece of stuff that doesn't really... One direction looks good, the other direction not so much. Still, this game runs way better than the new one. Which is just freaking sad. Especially since I've modded the bloody piss out of this one. Yep. 2 rows left. Can we do it? Well, we'll go back to the start one and we'll see what it's sitting at. It's probably only like 3, maybe 4%. Then we still have... We are still going to seed that field tonight, so... Whoops. I don't... Oh. Actually, not that bad. I think I still managed to drop it in a line. Oh, almost. Got carried away. Got ahead of myself. Go ahead of myself. There we go. Oh. I was going to say for a second there going, oh man, why does my body hurt like the way it does? Oh, I wonder why. We only moved a pile of rocks by hand today. It's kind of funny. I actually picked up like a 30-pound rock with one hand. I thought it was impressive. Maybe some don't, but able to grip it for one. Okay, I'll dump it this time instead of turning. Clearly, that didn't work once. There shouldn't be near as much in this one. This was well, no, it's close to a full one. Since I did cut over a bit. I did cut a bit far over. Far over and through the woods. Clunk. And off we go again. Might have one more bale. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have one more bale before we finish this row. There we go. No, the rest of this isn't much. But as we zigzag back, we can clean up the little parcels that I missed. Not that many, but you notice how it zooms up and picks it up and it's like 1% each freaking spot. Well, that was 2% that time. Oh, watch, I'll pick up just enough for it to be annoying. See, this is my own field, so cleaning up as much as I can makes it so that I'm not having a big chunk of crap land in the field later. There we go. See if there's one or two over here. As I'm burping garlic. I think that's pretty much all of them. Okay, that is number 10. And it is 4%. onwards back. Like I said, we'll get this thing repaired. We'll fill it up. And we'll basically just let these ferment. We'll get going on our seeding. That will take a little bit of time. It is a fairly large field out there, so this will probably cost another 20 grand. Everything else I'll just do in square bales. It's way quicker, way easier. The only reason why I did this one is because I need payday. Plain and simple. I need the money. I need the money. Why does it sound like real life? Oh man, I need the money again. Driving back. It is a long ways. That one's almost ready to go. That'd be good for silage bales again. Yeah, actually, even if it wasn't just silage bales, I probably could make about 100 grand in regular bales. New contracts yet? No. Yeah, so I think we'll skip ahead till April 2nd, early in the morning. I'll go out and start seeding. That'll be good. Because at 1800, that'll be about 8 o'clock. The hell? Okay, that was nothing that was important at all. Not even slightly. Not even slightly important. And those trees really grew up around those houses. Like the old barn too. I'm still not sure. I might have a cereal mill or something here. Just don't know yet. Make my own cereal. That's basically, I always try to do something along the lines of having more industry. One of these times I'm gonna have to buy the freaking highway too. You freaking moron. Alright, we're back at home. Yeah, like this needs to be swathed ASAP. But at the same time, nowhere near as much of a priority, just because well, it's just gonna be square bales. I know we're gonna do all that over there too. The hay grew way quicker than the grass did in places. 7,000 repair. 343. Well, that wasn't bad. That was under 8,000 to repair. Better than I was expecting it to be. Yeah, let's just go to the house and let's skip ahead a day. And then we'll Well, go seeding in the morning. And maybe if there's a new contract that pokes up in the morning, then we can do it too. 8 o'clock, that sounds like a reasonable hour. Ping. I only heard one ping. Oh wow, look at the 1,200 in loan payments, whoop-de-doo, but yeah. We made cash somewhere along the lines. Oh! Oh! Field 32. Remember how I said Field 32 looks like it's ready? Dry it, tender it, bale it, TMR. We are accepting that one. $119,000 for it. That is the big money ticket item right there. That's what we need. Even Field 21. Yeah. I like. However, we are going to first, like I said, I'm going to seed this. One way or another, we're seeding this now. So where did all my cash come from? Oh, biogas plant. That's where. That's exactly where. I'm actually going to stop it at the corner, flip it around, and drive that way. There was some weeds right on the outside edge. Not anymore. It's a big frickin' field. But holy crap, yeah, Field 32, and that's just regular bales, so I am happy over that. You know, all the frickin' weeds in this field already. It's actually not going to take me that long to get this done in the grand scheme of things. So if we actually look at this, bang, there's the soybean crop going in. I'm going to probably do 2 rounds at least, maybe 3. Still a giant field. Well, giant in comparison to what I have. Everything else is pretty small in comparison. Kind of got off there a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of a zigzag, but not bad. This field is actually smooth now compared to what it was with the rocks. But we started with 60% for seed. We'll have to wait and see. Might still be 60%, I don't know. Or I might only need 40, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever seeded this, so I really don't know. So far it's taken me 3%. Oh, that's not performance. Back that up. That'll be perfectly backed. I just need it that far so I can get a proper seating done. And off we go. Off we go. And all, like I said, all of a sudden, bam, some soybean seeded. So yeah, we have a $119,000 contract for field 32. That's huge. Field 21 is the guy up here. That's still not a bad contract price, really, when you think about it. $17,000 for it. And there is quite a few others, which is good. That's what we need. We need all of those. I really don't want to drift into this one because I just got it seeded to oats. It's a decent sized seeder. Bam. Well, I almost got the first round done, which took us, what, 5 minutes? With this big unit, it's not gonna take long. If anything else, it's gonna take longer for me to haul seed. But, yeah, bam. I'll do at least one more outside round, and then I'll start traipsing back and forth on it. It depends. If I actually go back and forth, like up and down on it, I probably will do another round. Oops. Oh, frick. Okay, up you go. I think the field's crooked. Well, my line was crooked. Let's try that again. I'll do an extra round on the ends. Okay, it was about there when it really started to go awry. Oh, it really was off. Taken us 6% of the seed so far. That was in the cart. And I am fertilizing as I go, so I should overall have pretty decent coverage. But now that I've won around the first round, everything from here on in gets a lot shorter. Okay, we're up again. Turning, 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 turning. I always try to do some overlap, but this is ridiculous. 2 rounds make a huge difference. Could you imagine me doing this with one of the little air carts, the little tiny guys? This field would be way too big. But I almost had a notion the other night. I was having a couple drinks, kind of like we're doing tonight. And on my personal one, I bought an old combine. I mean, an old frickin' combine. And went at it. I went at it with... It wasn't this field. I think it was that field over there. On my personal playthrough. And yeah, it's freaking obnoxiously slow, but hilarious all at the same time. See if I can find it here once I get my tractor quasi in line. Too far back the other way. Okay. Harvesters. It was not the Roto Smash. It was this guy here. Oh, it's freaking hilarious, but it works. Like, I mean, it's basically... This one is a threshing machine, by the way. It is an old harvester. It is threshing. Then you've got to swath it first. And so you have your own mower. But you do have the threshing machine, which is... It is priceless. And that would be under here, I believe. Nope. Nope, it isn't. Oh, it's probably under the headers, right? Right. I see my mouse is still acting up. Ah, here it is. It is funny as hell, but it works. Actually, it kind of does. It's just slow. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple extra rounds down here since I'm going back and forth anyways. That way I can turn around in the field. So I'll do a couple outside loops here. 10%. Do we have 10% of the field done? I think we do. I think I actually got a lot more than 10% of the field done. Oh, none of the peasants slowed down this time. Yeah, I'll do one extra bit here. I'll do the same on the other end. So this one will have actually 4. Oh, we got way more than 10% done. The way that looks. Actually, I could come back and do the round down up here on the next pass coming back down. The one down there I'll have to do extra. $11% of the seed. From where I started, it was 60%. Went a little bit too fast there and missed the part of it. There we go. So that would be 11%. And for that 12% used out of the cart. Go a long ways. There's the 12%. Go a long ways on the amount to seed. Oh yeah, and we've done a lot more than 12% of the frickin' field in soy so far for planting. Well, we're just about done our second round. You'll do a couple loops down here. So go over, turn, come back, and then I'll go back down. That way I have lots of room inside the field. Well, I can turn around inside the field, so that's the only thing that really matters. It really, with a big cart like this, it does not take long before all of a sudden your field is seeded. I've used 14% of the seed when I started in the cart. So we very well might actually have enough to finish for our seeding season. Then we'll have to decide what we do with the canola and barley fields, what we want to plant there. I'm thinking we'll probably switch up the barley fields to canola, and the canola field to a wheat field. I think that's the way I want to kind of work it and mix match. I still want to do oats because oats are kind of one of my go-to primaries. Kind of one of my big go-to primaries. But I think what I would do is the oat fields get switched to a soybean, and the soybean to an oat field, and have a sorghum field somewhere in the mix. Because I think the sorghum can be planted at the same time, yeah. Or that one be sorghum, this one be oats, and that one be soybean. It'll work at something like that. There's 4 rounds at the bottom done. Got her set. Bonk. Yeah, that's coming good. So 15%. We've used 15% of the seed that was in the cart when we first had it. Because we've done the oats with it. I think we've also done... No, we didn't, because we also did a few other fields. We had to fill up a couple times, but that's alright. For what it was worth, that's alright. And for what it's worth tonight, we've only spent 15 minutes seeding. Spent almost an hour baling everything, but 15 minutes of seeding. Like I said, you have a big unit like this, it doesn't take long. This isn't the largest one, there is seeders. I have a bigger one. Besides the John Deeres, you could have the Borgos, you could have the giant cart, and you could have this guy, which is 30.5 meters. That's not even one that I'm using. No, I'm using this one, which is only 23. So there's one that's 7 meters longer, which works out to being 30 would be what, 3.5 feet. So yeah, it'd be about 120 foot. Pretty close to 120 foot air seeder. It's kind of what we use. Times 3. We had 3 last year. I can turn around down here. That's not bad. So I don't have to do that extra round. I just got to go back and forth a million times. Well, not even. Even with this big field. If you look at the actual physical map, bunk. And yes, I have thought about it, but if I was to buy the other air cart and whatnot, because I went the smallest ones because that's cost effective. The largest one is 331 and 430, so you'd be like a 762-ish, 762. So yeah, that gets up there in holy crap pricey mode. So the fermented bale's got to do pretty good to pay off the debt I currently have, and then potentially the rest of my field's got to pay quite a bit to buy the new equipment. Instead of the absorbent leasing cost. 19%. We've used 19% that was in the cart. Lines aren't straight. Oh well. Still works. And just me focusing on making sure I can do this. Go. I wouldn't say we're in the middle, but we are, I'd say, a good third across now. It seemingly doesn't actually take that long to do. I said 20 minutes, and all of a sudden we're zooming right along. Bunk. We probably actually, when you consider the outside rounds, are probably more than 50% done. I missed the patch there, but I'm not going to redo that piece. It's the one problem with the big giant Borgos is they tend to wander a little bit. I still like my one tractor, the one little John Deere, but I'm thinking I might actually purchase another one, another big boy. Not the full tracked unit, of course, but I probably would pick up maybe the other tracked unit. Just because even when I'm combining and things like that, having an extra big tractor for doing grain cart or hauling or it's nice to have another big tractor. I bought this one. It's one of the few purchases I actually did. got a little bit extra cleanup to do right there, but that's not at the end of the world. Bonk. I still can't believe that. That's a nice pickup. Then we'll have to check all the businesses and all that. So yeah, there's still lots and lots to do. Actually, thinking about it, the swather and that, I do have ready to go. I should get to the end of the field here and swap out to the swather. And, well, it depends. The tree line's there. I might have to think on that one a little bit. I might have to do the first round. I'll just finish seeding first. Yeah, I'll just finish seeding first. Be better to get this crop in one shot than it is to partially do it. %23 of the seed. But thinking of tractors, large tractors. I don't have the 7 series. I haven't one of the 8 series. That's my main one. I did think about this one, which is just a tracked version. But that's the guy in the 9XR. I mean, this is a 9R. And I've got the big engine in it, so I've got the 670. I think the other one is basically still a 670. 628, 670, yep. It's pretty much exactly the same. Yep. 670 tracks, standard, 3 meter wide. Wide. We'd go with the wide boys in US. So she's still 511,000. We don't get away from it, really. It's, no matter which way you look at it, it's expensive. Alright. My chat window is doing funky things, man. Let me reload it, see what's doing. Maybe if I reload it, it'll do something better. Maybe. It's completely optional, but I mean... Alright. Reload my Windows chat thing. There we go. Alright. I think that might have helped. I've never been a fan of these ones. I mean, they are more powerful. They are a bit cheaper. They're all, well, shouldn't say that. They're 10,000 cheaper. And I don't like the goofy track design with it. The flat base is fine, but it's just the weird angle. I'd rather have the triangle than the weird loop thing. I don't know. It could just be me being picky. I don't like the versatiles. The Steigers, though. You know, I wouldn't be prejudiced against this. I might, instead of the tracked unit, I might do this. I think they only have twin wheels and twin wheel weights. I might put the weights on, but still, $493. And I say that because I actually had the privilege of driving one not too long ago, and I liked it a lot better than John Deere. I hate to say it because I'm a John Deere guy, but I liked the usability of the controls inside. it's just, I found them a lot more user friendly. And, well, there's a couple things that I really noticed with them. I actually think it was the 470 Stagger. I don't think it was the bigger one. I think it was only the 470 that I was in. But there's two main things I noticed. One, the controls were simple, almost idiot-proof. I like that. Less accidental bumps and going, what the hell did I hit? And how do I fix it type thing. The other thing is, and this is kind of the big one, you got this set pretty close here. Let me make sure that I'm over enough to catch that. Yeah, there we go. I'll move it back a little. Now, there we go. Is this. John Deere's, you cannot see the hitch at all. And that looks freaking awesome from this angle. It looks like the real ones. I only do it from the outside because I don't have GPS. Not like real life. The Steiger, the case Steigers, when you're backing up, you can see exactly where the hitch is. And that's the big thing that I noticed. And it's like, I like John Deere's, but I have to say, I like the cases better for the big 4-wheel drive tractors. I mean, that could be entirely personal preference. I find it's nicer. Now, cab-wise and everything else, I find the John Deere's way quieter. Like, your creature comforts and everything else, the John Deere's, I find, are still more comfortable to be in. The seats seem nicer. The cabin itself is quiet. The aircon, it's kind of a huge one. The air conditioning and the heating in any John Deere unit, doesn't matter if it's small or the largest thing on the planet, is frickin' epic. It'll either A, freeze you out, or B, fry you. One of the two. And sad truth is, there's no real happy medium. It'll either air fry you or freeze you. I mean, it could basically air fry you and then put you in the freezer. So, I mean, say what you will. It's good both ways. But yeah, no, that's one thing I really like. When you need the heater, it's there. If you need the air conditioning, it works. That's the one thing I complained about the Stagger, is that the heater was kind of and the air conditioning wasn't much better. Not that I mean, picking at straws at that point, but power, both are equally good. I know a lot of guys go, oh, well, the fence. You gotta drive the fence. Fence are good. To be honest, I've never liked fence. Probably because I've had more bad experiences with them than good. Really overlapping on this one. Alright. Whatever. Well, I think we have enough seed. We're not quite half done the seed that we started with, and we're well over half done the field. Like, by a country mile. Look at that. This is actually the first time I've manually seeded this field, too. Or actually, any of them. And I say that because if you actually hire the guy to do it, he gets all confused because he thinks the line is off because I don't know how the guide modded the board goes, but what the AI thinks it is and what it thinks it is, they're two different things. So the AI thinks it's actually half the unit size for what it is versus what it is. I haven't tried the bigger one yet. It could be even worse. But hey, I mean, the time it takes for me to run back and forth and do it, we're not really losing anything. Oh, I managed to crack my shoulder blades. Oh, that felt better. I think we probably only have to go back and forth maybe 2.5 more times. There. We've used exactly half the seed. We use exactly half the seed now. What was in the cart when we started. So, being that we used exactly half, look how much we got done. Say what you will. Big carts ruled the day. I said 2.5 times back. So this is 1. Next one is 2. I don't even know if I'll have 2 full passes. Like down and backs. We kinda covered some major ground here. I mean, I love that. I love that image. Oop, getting off here. It looks so realistical. I mean, right now you'd probably look at it and go, "Oh man, that's a drone footage." But inside the cab like this, and turning and doing all this, if you weren't aware of it and you had an image like that, you'd probably swear this thing was real. Okay, I kind of overshot that. Let me back up and turn myself here. There we go, I can deal with this. Or not. We'll try again. Let's go. Oh, screw it. I've already goofed. I was playing with in camera and not paying attention to my line. I'll just do it like this. It's easier just to raise it up and put some marks in the field and do it like this. Way easier. Well, for those that follow what I do and everything else, I work in construction. We're right now doing the last bit of reclamation on a old farm site, and we're found, or what we did is we found a major rock pile. There's probably about 12 yards of what I would consider on average of 1 foot round rock. So there was a significant pile of rock hiding in the edge of this building. Now we finally got it cleaned out today, and we're at the point now where we're actually just got to clean out the rest of the wood, backfill, level it, and building's good to go. And then the work begins, where we have like probably 2-3 days of groundwork and everything else to do the next project. And I mean, it's a decent project. Will it take us long to frame? No. Nope. 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 To organize and get everything working right? Yeah, okay. I got quite a bit of digging to do inside. Quite a bit of equipment work. So that was officially 1 down and back. I mean, yeah, no, I'm probably pretty close. 2.5. Because it won't quite cover then the second one. Especially since the goof down there. Maybe that's what I'll do. Instead of spending $511,000 on another John Deere, maybe I'll spend $490 on a Steiger. It doesn't even have to be the biggest one either. No matter what I do, that brush never goes away. Now, to me, yes, these fields are broken up. I've got technically 3 fields here. Well, 4 fields there. And actually, if we consider those 4 fields and everything in a group, I would probably consider that a quarter section. So yeah, when you consider all 4 of these, I'd consider that 1/4. And this would be basically close to 2/4. So this whole area would be 1 section. Massive fields. And yes, I know I did mention that, oh, well, if it all went well, it didn't go well. But if it all did go well, we'd start a server and have all the fan base. We're still thinking about that. We're just not there yet for that one. Not for Farming Sim anyways. But we are looking for more cooperators. Would love to do one with Ale and Tail Tavern. For the fan base one, for both YouTube and for potential of subscribers for Kick, to whitelist for a server for another project we're thinking about. So there's that possibility coming up too. Well, she ain't quite a half, but I mean, 2.5 of downs and backs are not that far fetched. And hey, within reason, tonight we actually did get the other stuff bailed. We got this going. We do have to take a look. The silage is done. Holy balls! So we got digest to haul. We got a full freaking cart of digest to move. I gotta check those bales to see how they are. If they've fermented fully, probably not. I think it takes a couple days. how the businesses are doing, everything else. Yeah, so we got a fair bit of work left. This one I don't have to be precise on. Power it right down the middle. We'll get this one repaired right away too. This one's going to cost, I mean, I said the last one was going to cost 30,000-40,000. This one's going to be probably 30,000-40,000. I can't believe they ate through all that. TMR is full. Fabric is got stuff, so the TMR needs to be moved out. They're storing that one. Chicken, we have 9,000. 8,000 freaking strawberries on that one. 9,000 there. Crude oil selling. Bob's clothes. So for the most part, everything's not looking too shabby. Butter, we've got 1,000 butter. Getting low on milk. That's sort of a grand scheme of things. Everything else is there is good. Yeah, there we go. We set off to do a seeding of our new field, and well, we got it done. Not half baggy. Now we just gotta wait till it grows. Yep, we know that's going to be the priority, is waiting for things to grow. That's right, we got tons of other things to do. Including doing a few haying projects, apparently. Alright, by the time this gets all folded up, we should be making our way downtown. I mean, it's like a little service road between here. It's about the best I can do. Got a couple silage bales hiding there too. I don't know about the animals. Haven't checked the animals in a while. Oh, there's some tight corners. Well, let's haul this back to the main farm. Get it serviced and all that stuff. I need another building so I can park this thing in a straight shot, because I'm not taking them apart by any means. I could totally see me driving down the middle of the highway like this. Just move this. Just look at the size of it. And this is the small one. I'm surprised I haven't met anyone. I probably just shot myself in the foot, didn't I? I pretty much shot myself in the foot. Because I swore there's going to be something coming. I'm never this lucky. Unless today I'm magically lucky. Okay. Well, that's fun. Means I was able to drive all the way down the middle without having to veer off in the ditch somehow. I don't know how people expect giant tractors with this equipment could just get out of my way. I have priority. Well, no, you don't. Farm equipment does. You want food on your plate? Let a farmer do its thing. Or do his thing, her thing, its thing. Oh. Right. If I want to do something about this. I might have to move stuff. In actual all honesty, I can actually put this in the barn somewhere. Screw it, probably right about there is fine. Yeah. Because the next one will be back with this. Oh, I need fuel. Duh! Like I said, I'm not getting rid of this tractor. This one has been a workhorse and is still one of the best ones to use while doing hay. So, no, not getting rid of it. Not trading it off. So we'll have to grab the pickup truck and we'll have to go for a little drive up and around, see how the bales are doing and whether or not we can get rid of any of them yet. I doubt it, but okay, that's all nicely connected again. It needs fuel too. I'm gonna have to start hauling more diesel fuel again. The fuel would go bad before I ever got a chance to use all of it in something like this. Alright, he is fully fueled. I don't know how much you got there. Actually, all of it, okay. 17,000 for the tractor. Okay. That's 18.5. Okay. Just around 20,000. That actually was cheaper than I was expecting. I was thinking 30,000-40,000, so yeah, that worked out pretty good. Where is that frickin' pickup truck of mine? I need it for a couple of reasons. Can I? There we go. So I'm gonna do this as a double bill. I'm gonna turn around, drive through my yard. I'm gonna go pick up that digest and get rid of a load of digest. And then, while on my way, I can go see how those bales are doing. See, everything works out in the end. And then, after the digest is done, I can go pick up the poo, also known as slurry. You didn't brake, so you should be fine for not turning in front of me. Or turning into me. Or just generally turning. Those places where I chewed up is actually growing again. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure my cows... I know I'm running low on milk on that one part, but... those guys are doing alright. They're doing alright for there. But yeah, I mean, I only have 1,100 and slurry's not that much, so I guess I could put that off for a day. Chickens. Those are at 2. Looks like I could get rid of some more chickens here soon. I've got quite a pile. Oh boy. So 19,000 was almost the full trailer. Alright, well, we'll get rid of the digest first. My truck appears to be struggling. Apparently it's a bit heavy. For a truck that can do 242, getting up to 100 is like struggles. Major struggles. Heard of Captain Price, but have you heard about major struggles before? Well, she slows down pretty quick if you want it to. There we go. Redlining it at doing this speed is just nuts. Trying to get up to speed. So yeah, we'll get rid of this. We'll swap over. We'll check it out. If it's worth it, maybe we think about next time getting rid of the bales and seeing what we can get. I mean, if some of them are actually ready, I might haul one load tonight. And then, of course, we got we do have the other one to do, which is a $119,000 contract, which means we should have a whole pile extra that we could also sell. So 19,000 isn't going to make a killing on, but we should still make something on it. Probably 1,000, 1,200. Can't see much more than that. Maybe a bit more. Not much, but 1,000, 1,200. Pretty good guess. I mean, again, it's not terrible amounts, but it's cash. We have not actually had enough to pay any of this off so far. We still have 1.1 million, but hence the silage bales. But doing the other bales, oh boy, that goes quick. You notice even the wheels in my side mirrors aren't flat. Alright, where are we at? Yeah, that's what I said. I doubt they're actually full, so that's only 35%. They gotta be a while. They're not done anytime soon yet. So, no making money on them yet. But I'm going to swath her down. And we're now passing field 32, which is the one we're going to be working on. I've harvested this thing 3 or 4 times. One was a silage bale, and we got decent cash on. And then there was the besides the silage on it, there was 2 or 3 of them that were straight bales like we're doing, and we still ended up getting about $100,000 to $200,000 in money in bales. Let alone the $120,000 contract. That's decent. guess I could actually go on the highway. I forget I'm not one of the farm equipment. One of the pieces of farm equipment, I should say. Oh, you swine. You swine. You frickin' swine. Oh good, we got rid of the digest. So that's not building up anytime soon. I mean, you can have 1,000,000 digests, that's not a problem. Problem is hauling it. This is only a 20,000 liter frickin' cart. Alright. Nope, that was it. For the most part, this is ready to go. I'm actually going to try something a bit different here. Work mode, control Y. Control Y again. There we go. Why, you say? I have a plan. And again, it's like, driving down the highway with everything in the middle. Because I will not be able to go through these signs if I'm not in the middle of the friggin' road. See? I am parted otherwise. But since I am getting traffic again, off we go. I mean, even to own this, just to swath this, it'd be worth it. But that's why I'm saying we should think about maybe a serial or something there. I don't even know what it's worth. I'm driving away. 38 is 162. That's not bad. And then, of course, you can buy the road, which is the border, the entire border. And field and that for 374. Screw it, let's just buy it. 374. We own the highway. No one can say anything now. I own the highway. 374. And one little tiny plot of land. Microscopic. So groovy. We own this. Oh, field 41 is what they consider that. Uh-huh. Okay. And then that one. This big parcel of land for 162. Then that also gets us to, well, yeah, that'd be the other part. I'll get this guy swathing here. Well, I take a look at equipment and stuff. I think a cereal plant is what I want. Kind of. And he does continue doing that, okay. That's cool. So let's go. Production. That's a bakery. Different kind of bakery. Carpentry, dairy. Different kind of dairy. See, this is a grain mill. It produces essentially flour. I don't know if I want necessarily grain mill. There's a sugar mill. Tailor shop, that's what we have. Cereal plant. This is kind of what I'm thinking, because we can make cereal, but it takes corn, oats, and honey, which is one of the big things that I'm looking at, because, and an oil mill potentially. Because there is an awful lot of honey that I get produced. And what was that again? Cereal is oats. It would be more of an end line for my oats, which means I would have a lot more oat fields in general. Just gotta be happy in order to start to swath this. And yes, you can actually do this with real swathers. Just saying. So back to the equipment. The harvesters, yeah, this guy is funny. The corn picker is just as bad, but yeah, this guy's hilarious. It is actually basically a threshing machine. And I can't remember, but I think this is just a header. Folded. Unfolded. Folded. Yeah. So I can't remember if the threshing machine has it as a secondary or not. I kind of think it does. Actually, looking at the headers. That's the one I have. There's absolutely no difference in any of them. They're all 15.2. And then the 13.7, 13.8. Yep, higher. There's an outlying tree. It didn't like it. There is an outlining tree. I don't like it either. Okay, it's mutual. Okay, so I'm just going to do it like this. I'll cut the last leg of this and then I'll send him off. I'm thinking if it's like this when he goes down and back, I can pick up both of them and bale them at the same time, which will save me a ton of time. See? I can be smart in my old age. Don't tell anyone. I don't want them to know. Well, the friggin' rocks over there. Holy crap. Everyone has rock problems. Ain't no rock lobster either. Harvest barley is the first one we can really harvest other than hay. We're getting even more. I'll do a second round around everything too, but it'll be going the opposite way, so that's nice and tight. Oops, oops, oops. Oopsies. There we go. Well, that looks like crap, but okay, we can deal with it. Person in the shirt. Woman in a shirt. I think it's a woman. I thought those were pink socks, but that's just their legs. Yeah, so when you go in the opposite, basically it creates almost like a super windrow, which I can actually hit from both units and make it that much easier. But I think that's going to be it for us tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I say before and always, if you guys are new here or been around for a while and just not subscribed yet, think about hitting that subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channel. And of course you can do that below the video in the house scroll in the bottom right corner. Some say he's actually a gopher. I don't believe you. But then again, he does stand in the field acting like a freaking gopher, so I mean, possibilities I guess are there. Anyways, Spectrum said they had to push that button. And of course, flip over to the Kicks side of things that we're also streaming over there, and hit the follow and subscribe button over there as well. And that really is one of the best ways to support the channel. And yeah, check out all the stuff in the description below, and we'll see everyone in the next stream. Take care, and thanks for watching.